guys, as Mazmuz don't fall for social media, Aisha Yesufu has come out to give Adams Oshomolo woto because of inability for APC to win election in a proper way. Guys, watch this video and hear what Aisha Yesufu has to say, and don't forget to share your thought with us.
Let me begin tonight by asking you, there are a few things that were said today, and I don't know if you were following the press conference made by the candidate of the PDP earlier, just before we started the program. But let me begin with a conversation or what the APC national chairman said, Senator Abdullah Adamu, and basically extended the olive branch to the other parties who lost in the election. Is your party willing to take that?
Thank you so much, Sherwin, for having me. So first of all, let me make a correction. I'm not a chieftain of Labour Party. I'm an active citizen and a supporter of Mr. Peter Obi. So having said that, I did watch and I heard where the national chairman of the APC said he was, extending the olive branch. And the only thing that I'm going to say to him is for him to go and extend the same olive branch to all the people that were killed during this election. And when they get to accept and when they respond to him, then he can come and meet us. This is very condescending and patronizing when people come out to speak in such manner after what has happened with the elections that we have seen. A lot of people have had to pay the ultimate price simply because they came out to vote. I'm from Edo State, and a lady died in Benin. What was her crime? Her crime was that she came out to vote in a country that's supposed to be hers. And then we are talking about olive branch here. If they wanted to offer an olive branch, then they must have done everything possible, like our party also did, to ensure free, fair, credible election. They are the government in power, and they did not give that free, fair, credible election. They unleashed mayhem on the country, and he's here telling us about olive branch. There's nothing to tell us about olive branch. Let him extend it to those who are currently in the mortuary or those who have already been buried.
Your candidate earlier stated that the election was flawed. Is it possible tonight that you tell us, based on perhaps the fact that you're putting together, some of the areas you imagine or you have your document or your facts that this election were flawed, or you disagree about the conduct of the election? If you are to count 1, 2, 3, which area would this be?
So let me, before I answer that question, so that we don't get along asking this question and forget about that. I watched Atiku Abubakar's, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's press conference, and where he was talking about the Igbos and the Southeast having to wait for leadership is all the process. I don't know where they get that from. There's no Nigeria that's more Nigeria than any Nigerian. And it's so patronizing how we keep telling the Southeast there is no region in this country, there are no tribes or people in this country that have been very loyal to PDP and have given it everything. And when, of course, there was a candidate who they could have given that to, they didn't. And he said something about, Peter Obi getting scared and leaving the party. No, Peter Obi had the courage and the guts to leave the party and go to an unknown party and actually run from there, which is something that the Vice President Atiku Abubakar has never been able to do. He left PDP, went to APC after he had gone to other several parties, and then he came back to the same PDP that he had denigrated and said all sorts of things about them. And coming to say that, we would have made him a running mate. No, you can't make the best. We are tired of having the best being running mate. Having said that, coming back to the questions that you have asked me, there are a lot. And I think the person that is sitting down right there with you is the former governor of my state, Adams Oshomole. We've heard him 4 years ago, I think it was Oshun election, where he would come out to talk about the rigging, and even though he would come out to deny that it wasn't rigging, how the rigged election, it wasn't rigging, he was going to say, but you know something, the inside always match the outside, and whatever it is you have on the inside, somehow it has a way of coming out. Let's take Lagos State, for example, and I'm giving a specific example, Shehu. Lagos State. Look at the lady that was injured. She was stabbed several times in her faces, yet she came out. She went to the hospital, she was patched, she came out and she still voted. People were denied the opportunity to vote. We saw the video of the one who was saying that in Lagos State, that if you're not going to vote APC, then you must not vote in that particular polling unit, that only APC were going to vote there. We also saw the way mayhem was unleashed on a lot of people. People were attacked. People have been killed. People were injured. Videos also are coming out. Let's also take the issue of Plateau State, where you have on video people. No, sorry, not Plateau State, Kogi State, where you have a video, a chairman who will go in and begin to tear ballot papers. Apart from that, we've also seen Rivers State and also Imo State, where governors shamelessly came out and participated in causing mayhem and causing destruction and not allowing free and fair, credible election. Shaun, one of the things you know me about, I don't pander to anyone, and I say to whatever I say here, they are my words. And don't come and tell me that, oh no, you don't say that on TV. People, Nigeria is at stake. This election is an election for survival, and we have seen it. I kept saying that. And we have seen how those who say they are the ruling party, those who say they have everything, those who denigrated people and say, oh, let's see what you're going to get, are those who became afraid, and their members and their supporters were the ones who caused mayhem in the country. If they had the guts, they would have allowed that free and fair election. Let us really see who is it that the people wanted. Thank you.